Another body. People were dropping like flies. Flies that are dead. The homicide rate was skyrocketing. Cops hadn't been much of a help, so vigilantes stepped in. First it was just citizens' arrests, but soon it was citizens' judges, citizens' juries, and citizens' executions. Dog eat dog, killer be killed, cook that goose, or your goose is cooked. I recognized this body. He murdered 3 serial killers that the police couldn't catch, took the law into his own hands. Now, somebody took those hands back. He might have been crazy. Maybe he got a thrill out of killing people, but at least he lived by a code. His hands were gone, but his heart was still in the right place. Now he was the 5th vigilante found dead this month. It was a pattern. We were hunting for a serial killer who kills serial killers who only kill other serial killers. My partner Blanche suggested that someone able to keep track of who's killing who might be in law enforcement. We paid a visit to my old precinct. I hadn't been here since being suspended years ago. It was weird being back, like visiting your high school and seeing that all your old classmates are still there. The old school Luddite, the street-smart hacker, the hotshot rookie still on his first day, the grizzled veteran still 1 day away from retirement, the dirty cop, the crooked cop, the cop whose partner is a talking car. Nothing ever changes. We checked out the serial killer unit. Inside was a familiar face. My old rival, my ex-partner, Bruce Bannon, Loose Cannon. He lived on the edge, had nothing to lose. Like a kid with a board game that's missing the instructions, he didn't play by the rules. Meanwhile, his partner Booker was a no-nonsense, by-the-book straight arrow. Totally boring. We asked them about the string of serial killings. Bruce said that it was about time ordinary citizens were defending themselves. On the other hand, Booker said that no one should outreach the long arm of the law. Was Bruce the killer? Was he single-handedly waging a war on criminals? Had he finally gone over the line? I had to get him alone. Luckily, the murder alarm went off. Bruce said that I could ride with him. We'd go rough up some suspects, reminisce about our days as partners. Blanche would go with Booker to do some paperwork. I told her to have fun. We were on our way. Bruce said that our target was at the abandoned saran wrap and steak knives factory. We used to be buddy cops, but that was a long time ago. There was a lot of fighting, drinking, turning in of guns and badges. I left the force and Bruce started to go too far. Now, had he gone even farther, or further, I drew a knife on him, but like a caricature artist at a bar mitzvah, he was a quicker draw. I accused him of becoming such a loose cannon that he had snapped. Killing serial killers was one thing, but now he was just murdering anybody who got in his way. He said that he brought me here because he thought I was the murderer. He accused me of picking off vigilantes so there would be more cases for me to solve. We were at an impasse. I thought things over. Then I remembered something Booker said earlier. It was an offhand remark. He complained about people outreaching the long arm of the law. Was he killing vigilantes and evening the odds? It was him. He did everything by the book, all right. A book called Murder. He said that he hated people who don't play by the rules. Every time he gathered enough evidence to legally arrest a serial killer, they were murdered by another serial killer who only kills other serial killers. He'd had enough. No more taking the law into your own hands. No more vigilantes. No more private detecting. Blanche told him to think about what he was doing. He was so tightly wound that he'd snap and turned into the loosest cannon of all. He'd become what he hated most. He said we were right. It was time to end this. No one is above the law. No one. And then he arrested himself and confessed to everything.